Hi, I'm Healing Means. Welcome to my channel and welcome to a Backyard Shenanigans video. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am back home. I am in my backyard, y'all, looking around, and I'm overwhelmed. It's so much stuff that have to be done. We just gonna take a quick look around, and for real, I'm gonna do my best not to prolong this video. I just want to show you what it is I'm gonna be working with over the next couple of weeks, y'all, because it's so much that have to be done. Right now, I'm not gonna lie to you, I feel just overwhelmed and discouraged. But we gonna get the Backyard Shenanigans back, up and popping. I'm gonna have to divide the yard into sections, or the backyard into garden areas, and probably just work on one area at a time. Some places gonna take a couple days to fix it all. But y'all, let me just show you. All right, I try to remember to turn this to what is it, turn it sideways so it's the full screen. And y'all, the first thing, I ain't gonna lie to you, I feel overwhelmed. The patio is just, I have a lot of work to do. I'm discouraged, y'all, but I have a lot of work to do. This is the old screen door, our screen door. We have a new one, we just have to install it. This is, remember I told y'all I had a the Sunjoy, the little meter, pH meter and water meter and stuff that got wet. This is it, and it's still kind of way work, but I did buy 2 new things. I just have a lot of garden stuff, a lot of patio furniture and stuff on here that I need to clean. Of course, they have just spider webs and stuff everywhere. Y'all, look at my green stalks. So I missed a sale. They had a sale. It was their 10-year anniversary sale, and it was right around 4th of July. I wanted to get another of the base thing, and then I think I needed 1 or 2 of the the water trays in between, the green water trays in between, or gray water trays in between, and another of the top water trays. I was gonna get that, and then instead of having 2 6-tier green stalks, I'm gonna make it 3 4-tier green stalks, which will make it a little bit easier for me to be able to work around everything. This 6-tier is too tall for me, and as y'all can see, this is just, yeah, I'm probably gonna pull everything out. I think at this point everything is either dead or being eaten up. Even though I do see a lot of green stuff, a lot of things have gone to seed. But yeah, I think I'm going to break down all of the green stalks. Well, both of the green stalks, all of the pockets. I'm going to salvage the soil and refreshen it up and everything. But I might not be putting the green stalks together until their next sale, where I can get, like I say, 1 more base, 1 more the top watering tray, and then 2 more of the gray watering trays that go in the middle. Call this patio row with all of the trees. Everything looks like it needs to be watered and fertilized. I have one more. Oh, this peach tree is past ripe. I gotta get this peach off of here. So we've eaten 2 or 3 of the peaches off of this tree. Very, very good from what I heard. I haven't had any, but they very good from what I heard. A lot of honeybee action over here, y'all. Look at this. This is the grapefruit. Look at all of these flowers, y'all. This is the grapefruit. Now see, I'm already spending way too long in these areas. So this is 1 grapefruit right here, another one right here, and there was a third. There's a third grapefruit. I don't know what happened. I don't know if it fell off the plant. I mean, fell off the tree or what, but that's a grapefruit. This is the nectar plum And we did have some nectar plums off here. I think they were eaten too and found to be pretty good. This is my blueberry, y'all. My blueberry, my lemonade blueberry plant. Just, yep, totally decimated. I'm gonna see if I can revive it. If I can, I'm actually gonna buy another pink lemonade blueberry plant because I like it and I want it. This is the Bountiful Blue blueberry. Seem like it's, you know, trying to come back a little bit, but it's like a lot dead too. Y'all, they just, the hibiscus looks really good. And y'all, look at these weeds. The weeds are like taller than the aloe vera. Weeds everywhere. Look down aloe vera row. And it's just, I have to do a lot of weeding, a lot of everything. And this is how the other side of the yard looks. So let's go over there and check that out. No, this is where all of my like fertilizer, perlite, all of that stuff is in these buckets. These are my sifters. I have this one that's, I believe is 1/4 inch on one side and 1/8 inch on the other side. And then this smaller one right here is 1/8 inch. And I might have one more, y'all. My flowers, y'all, all the flowers, most of them just dried out and dead. Now, what's the old snapdragon? The snapdragon look all right, but all the rest of these, I just gotta start all over with everything. This is the elephant garlic that's still out here drying. Here is, y'all remember I said I was saving the elephant garlic, this particular one, because I want to collect seeds. This was the raised bed that I had the elephant garlic in. That was the raised bed that I had the kitchen garlic in. And then y'all look at the corn and the sunflowers. Let me wave my little stick through here because I know they have spider webs everywhere. And I don't want to deal with it. All the corn is dead. I did have a couple stalks. The sunflowers, y'all, they were growing beautifully. Look how tall, but I mean, yeah, I'm gonna have to pull all of that up. The cherry tree, I have new leaves are growing up. I see that, but everything just need to be properly watered and fertilized, I believe. This is the Washington navel orange tree, and I do see oranges, y'all, but they look about the same size as what they was the day looked before I left. The wasp is telling me to back up. I see a lot of aphid action on this orange tree. This is the blood orange tree, and y'all see these the branches. I don't know what that is because it's back again. And see, this is the main branch, and look at that. I don't know what that is, y'all. I gotta try to figure that out. My sage, this is the pink lemonade lemon tree, and it's been trying, y'all. It have been budding with buds and stuff like that, y'all. It's been trying, but it's just not happening. I really got to get out here. This is the trap, which is supposed to be over there on the other side. We did catch another possum, like in the past week or so. All of the herbs, all of my survival garden herbs, y'all know was supposed to redo those. That's 12. I'm gonna redo all of that. Y'all know the horrible watermelon patch. Nothing happened with that after the roly-polies ate the watermelon seedlings. Nothing else came up. Here is all of this growth for the different cantaloupes, and we do actually have one. Wait, hold on, I can't. If you can see it, we do have one cantaloupe right here, but I have to clean up like all of this. I gotta clean this up, water it, prune it, and fertilize it. Nothing came up with the ground cherries and the tomatillos except for now this big gigantic weed, which of course I will be pulling up. My apple tree, I have a lot of very small apples, but they are not growing. It's almost like things were I don't know, like they just froze in place when I left. Like time froze, and like everything just was waiting for me to come back. So there is some apples on here, and you can see how some of the branches are way down, see, like right there, and then in the back. But I also have the woolly aphids. You see this white, that white stuff right there, that's woolly aphids. See how it look like cotton tufts? That's aphids. Now you can spray them off with water, but I think I'm gonna try some of the liquid dirt solution. I'm gonna try that. And then you see back here, there's like other aphids, black aphids on there. So got to get the aphids under control. My lemon tree, now there are many lemons on here, but again, it seemed like they just haven't. Look, a lemon right here, a lemon right here, lemons down there, lemons like all over, but they have not grown out at all. So a deep watering and fertilization for that. I do. So see these black things on here, so these are the onion seeds. I need to go ahead and cut these off, cut all of these flower heads off, and harvest these seeds, and then I can pull these plants out. This was that mustard seed from way back in the day. Now look at a miracle leaf of life. This is probably about, I can't even tell you how many plants, but this is multiple plants in this one container. So I could see this is something that I could work on later. Definitely not a priority because it is actually doing very well. The carrot, the one carrot that I left it on purpose to harvest the seeds. I got to see what's going on with that. Here, look, I see some ant action over here. Oh, let me just put this up. Everything just is in like disarray, just like it was waiting for me to come back. This was the broccoli or the cabbage that I thought I was protecting by putting the cover over it, and I must have missed some of the caterpillars and stuff that was on the leaves. I thought I got all of them off, but obviously I didn't, because you could see the plant still was getting tore up. These onions right here, I'm gonna pull these out, y'all. They still look like the same size. This, I don't see a lot of seeds. The birds been out here too, so the birds been out here, you know, doing what they doing. Remember I told y'all we had something growing in here? I still don't know what this is. But it's still in there. And then look at the strawberries. Remember the last time I showed them to y'all, they looked like they just was horrible. They was in horrible condition. And now look, they growing back. So my 5-gallon bucket roll, I really need to see if I can revive this sun sugar cherry tomato plant, because we went through a lot. We went through a lot, but you see there's a lot of growth, but this definitely needs to be pruned. It needs to be restaked. It's a lot of work that has to be done. All of the pots that didn't have growth, like where nothing germinated, nothing still didn't germinate. This, I don't even know what this is. Some kind of weeds or whatever have blown in here and started growing in here, but I'm gonna take all of this out. Is this an onion? This is either grass or onions or something like that. Look at all of these weeds that have grown in here. A whole like blanket of weeds. I'm probably gonna dump all of these pots, all of the empty pots. I'm gonna dump them. Y'all, this celery, I'm pulling this celery out because the celery have completely choked out. This was my purple beauty sweet pepper, totally got choked out by this celery, so I'm gonna have to pull that out. This is the Keystone pepper plant. The plant looks healthy. I see a couple flowers and some buds, but no peppers. Now look at the cobra. Look at the black cobra peppers. This they got like 50 more peppers on here than what they did before I left. So that's doing well. So that's not going to be a priority. The Asian jujube. Look at all of the growth. Oh, y'all, look. I have some. Look at there. I have some like little jujube, little fruit things or whatever. I'm not sure exactly what they supposed to look like or when they ripe. So I gotta do some research on that. But obviously, this plant is doing well, so that's not a priority. I chopped on, as you can see, like half of the rosemary. This was I cut this rosemary before I left it. It's supposed to be dried and then brought inside to use. Obviously, that did not happen. The large cherry tree. This is my mini royal. It is doing very well. But you see, and I feel sorry because you see, this is a new branch. This is a new branch. That's an older one, but this is getting cut. This is getting cut. This new branch right here, this is getting cut. This one will get cut. I'm gonna just come along and see, because I'm really trying to shape this like a bell, like a wine glass, a bell, because I need to have adequate room and space to walk through here without running into leaves. Because y'all know everything scares me, and creepy crawly, spider webs, all that kind of stuff. That's why I got my stick. Because I haven't come back here, y'all, so I don't know what's back here. I still have all of my stuff stacked up on this shelf, which I like. I bought some of the storage totes, like the 27-gallon garage storage totes. They was on sale at Home Depot. So I bought some of them, and I wanted to put them on this shelf, like put all the stuff in the tote and then put the tote on the shelf. But the shelves are too short for the measurement. And y'all, I'm not about to rearrange all this stuff. Not now. Here I do have some growth. Now this is a Copenhagen cabbage. It's obviously been protected. It's time to take this off, but I know as soon as I take it off, y'all, that's gonna be a wrap. Here's another. This is a Fairy's round cabbage, and something has been in there eating the leaves. I'm not really looking for too much. You know, cabbage is mostly a cool weather plant. Now I have grown cabbage in the summer, but you know, it's really a cool weather plant. In the corner over here, I don't see anything. That was Waltham butternut squash. Here, I think this Black Beauty zucchini, and I see a lot of flowers. But I got to get some pruning and stuff done in here. Here is the large cherry tomato. Definitely have to do some pruning and some fertilization in here. The okra didn't come up. That's a weed. This tomato, look at this. This has to be staked up. Let me see. What is this? Super beefsteak tomato. So I need to stake this up. Just see, you know, where I can rehabilitate. The same thing with this tomato plant. Let's see. What's this? What's the tag on this? Come on now. Let's see. Hold on. Oh, this is peppers. Hold on, but that's a tomato. So some kind of way I got tomatoes in this pepper. We must have planted the wrong thing. But anyway, the whole look at the plant. I mean, look at the stem down here. And the whole thing, this whole thing needs to be staked up. I do see, I thought I saw some aphids on here, but I just have to come through for all of this. This is early straight neck squash, and they do have some. Here's a squash that wasn't fertilized. Another one wasn't fertilized. Oh look, here's some that's growing out on the side right here. I want to nurture those and try to get something off of that. Another okra that didn't come up. None of my flowers, none of my flower containers germinated. This was a Black Beauty eggplant, and it obviously just got totally eaten up by probably every moth and butterfly laying eggs. Probably more moths than butterflies. But I'll see if there's something that I could do to salvage this. And then here in the back, I believe this is the black creme tomato, and it looked like it just was really trying and fighting, but it looks very dehydrated. So I'm gonna have to do something with that. Back here with my 15-gallon buckets. This is my Mars. So my Mars seedless grape I think I need to pull it up. I do see some spots where it's still green and trying to grow, but it's mostly dead. It's mostly dead, y'all. But on the other hand, the Thompson seedless grape is doing very well, continuing to grow. It's kind of guiding itself, but I'm gonna have to come back and work on that. This is the miracle leaf. Y'all remember I cut it like 50% off. See that branch in the back here, more of that was left because I couldn't reach that far back. It was heavily infested with spider mites and aphids, which was surprising to me. But after I cut off most of the areas that were highly infested, it has, you know, made a tremendous comeback. This is my Jerusalem artichoke. You see they kind of grow up like sunflowers, and I did eventually have 3 plants that grew. First 2 of them came up, this one and this one, but then I had a 3rd one to come up, and they just look like they need to be hydrated. These are the white potatoes, y'all, just white grocery store potatoes. I put the whole potato in here, and you see there's a lot of growth, a lot of growth. I planted, I think, like 2 potatoes, and then I came back and I planted 3 more white potatoes. So you see a lot of growth here. I'm gonna be checking on this, and look, I actually have a flower. This is the first time that I've had a potato plant that actually bloomed, actually flowered. So I'm gonna be checking on that. Probably this is July, probably August or September, y'all. But this is fine. I don't have anything to do with this. These are various bell pepper plants, and I see I have some bell peppers here. I'm gonna be picking these. Yep, because this is grocery store size. Look at this one back here, and I have some down there. I don't know what color they were, but you know, if you let a bell pepper, especially a sweet bell pepper, stay on the vine long enough, it'll change to all the colors, y'all. These are the Japanese y'all, my Japanese sweet potatoes, and I promise y'all we not gonna do like almost 2 years worth of growth before I check them. We gonna check them, and we gonna see what's going on, and we are going to keep them going. The empty pots, I never filled them. This was supposed to be patio tomatoes. I believe this was supposed to be cucumber, and I forgot what this one was supposed to be, but I needed to prepare more soil and fill it up, and I didn't do it. Here is my compost bin, and look like I got parsley growing out the compost bin, y'all. Who knows? I haven't checked the compost bin since I set it up, and y'all know I took everything out of my black trash cans and the green trash can I had, and I put it all in here. It is filled to the top. I'm pretty sure the level has gone down as the compost has decomposed and, you know, been prepared for usable compost. I do have an opening down here at the bottom. I can slide this up or slide it off and check and see the progress, but y'all, that's something I'm gonna be doing down the line. And this is how the yard looks going on the way back. And that's it, y'all. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so you see the backyard shenanigans yard, you see the garden, you see all the work I have to do. So the next several videos will be me just getting the yard back where it's supposed to be and looking like it's supposed to look, which is not how I look right now. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all I have for this video. Please remember to subscribe to my channel, hit the notifications bell, like, comment, and share with everyone you know. And until next time, be safe, be well, and be blessed.